there is a new credit glitch and item glitch on the block, and it is 10 times better than the last one. There is no need now for swimming. That's completely gone like the last method. There is also no need to have a gigantic amount of med packs just to get you to get underneath the map, because this new method gets rid of all of that. Trust me, it's fantastic. And whilst I do have your attention very quickly, can I just ask that if by the end of today's video, if I have earned your subscription, then please do me a massive favor and consider hitting that subscribe button, and also leave a like on this very video as well. It not only helps me out as a channel, but it also helps this information get out there to the wider Starfield audience who want to take full advantage of the information presented within today's video. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Atlantis once again, and we need to make our way over to the commercial district. So when you land, you'll be in the mass district, so jump on the tram and go to the commercial district. When you get off the tram, start running directly in front of you. You don't need to go to the right like the last time. This one requires you to run directly in front of you because we're looking for a very rundown building, and it's literally just a stone's throw away from the tram, but you do need to keep running forward. We are going right here, and that door up there is actually not a door. So the first thing you want to do is jetpack up top this tree. It'll be on the left hand side, and then you want to use these vines right here to jump on to the very tip of the vine, and then it'll pull yourself up nice and gently. Now just be very careful, because when you run through this door there is an immediate drop. So what you want to do is go to the edge of the door and then just jetpack nice and gently down. You don't want to take any damage, because like I said, there is no need for med packs here. But look at this, it allows us to go directly underneath the map, and we're going to keep on walking completely straight. Now this white structure is exactly where we need to head, so start making your way directly towards that. You'll notice like a V shape in the rock right here. This is where you need to start going down. So follow the rock all the way down to the ridge line or the edge, but be careful, because after that there is a big drop. So just make sure that you use your jetpack sparingly, but when you're just about to hit the ground, obviously fire up your jetpack, and that will definitely make sure that you have a soft landing. So here we go, you can see that I'm using my jetpack now, nice and easy, and we're going to keep on moving our way over to the left until you see this square of patch of grass sticking out. You want to go just underneath that, and look at that, we are now here. How quick and easy was that? But I'm not only going to show you this glitch in today's video, because I'm also going to show you how to reset these chests, and it can be done completely vanilla gameplay. There is no need to put in any stupid codes that will affect your achievements, or you're on Xbox, you can't even put codes in anyway, so what's the point? I'm going to show you how to reset these boxes, and it's a lot more simpler than you think. So first of all, for those who haven't seen this bit before, you have a chest, the first chest just underneath the first shop. Then you have this one, which is absolutely loaded to the absolute teeth of all sorts of really good, useful items. And then there's one final one that gives you around about 70,000 credits a time, which is fantastic. But just do bear in mind though, if you can't carry the weight, then you will take a little bit more time to get over to this other chest. Just like me, as you can see, I am carrying a lot of weight, but you can see I've got 128 new items, so there we go. But let's go over to the last chest, and then I'll show you how to reset all the chests together. So whilst I won't bore you because I'm carrying all the items and I'm going to pass out with every single step, all you need to do is to go past the second chest. You'll see this opening right here, run underneath, and you'll see the chest on the left hand side. Fairly straightforward, guys, you will not get lost. It's just literally right underneath the left hand side where the walkway dips down. Just go underneath that and you'll see the chest. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we'll pick up the chest. Fantastic. That gives us all the credits, and now what we need to do is to get out of here, and that is incredibly simple. All we need to do is come to this spot right here, jump up, and it'll pull yourself up out from underneath the map, back on top, and that's that. But do remember, if you are carrying a lot of items and you start running, your health will go down. So essentially, you weigh up your option. You don't have to loot everything from that insane chest. You can just loot the items that you want. But for today's purpose, I'm going to take the hit on my health. But still, if you are going to loot everything and your weight thing isn't very great, then take some med packs along. That way then you can run and do everything you need to do. Now, the next requirement for this to work is you will need to have a ship that you can sit down in, but it can't be in your cockpit. It has to be somewhere where you can wait, and that's very, very important. Alright, so this next step is very nerdy, and the way that you reset the boxes is by taking full advantage of something called time dilation. Think Interstellar, the movie with Matthew McConaughey. Fantastic movie if you've never seen it. And that's roughly what we're doing, if you know what I'm talking about. So what we need to do is jump over to a certain system. So the system in question is, funnily enough, our system. So it's Sol, that's where the Earth is, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and so on. Now for this to work, we need to go ahead and land on Venus. Venus is a beautiful planet because it gives us the opportunity to really maximize the time dilation. But for this to work, you need to land on the physical planet, but don't worry, you don't need to get out of your ship. You just need to land physically on its surface. Now, once you have landed on the surface, go over to a seat, and then we're going to go ahead and wait. So wait until you get the option menu for that. Now, you'll see that there's 1 hour of local time that we can wait, but that equals to 100 hours UT time, which, for all intensive purposes, is the local time on Atlantis. So for every hour, it's maximized drastically. So we can wait 24 hours, which is 2,400 hours. So 2,400 hours in Atlantis, which is fantastic. So we are just going to wait here for a quick second, and then all we need to do is to jump back over to Atlantis, go to the commercial district, and I'll show you for one last time that all the boxes are completely unlocked. Now, just a quick note, because of the time dilation thing, when you come back this time round, there might not be a tree directly adjacent to the other vine where you can jump up and then get up quite easily, but there is always this vine to the opposite side of the structure itself. It does take a little bit more finesse to get up, however, it is completely possible. It does take you a few tries, but there's no tree where you would normally get up, then just go up this vine nonetheless. But I'm just going to leave this bit of footage in just to show you that you can get up by jumping on this ledge all the way up these vines, and then you can just jump up to your leisure. Fantastic. All right, let's go and rob the joint. So as always, we're going to run all the way down here, jump down the back end of it. Now, I won't cut any of this out because I want you to see that basically that this is fully working. So I don't want you to just take my word for it. Video evidence is the best sort of evidence. So here we go. We're going to jump all the way down. So I'm going to take exactly the same steps that I originally took when I began today's video. So here we go, all the way down. Now remember, you want to start going down the V shape, and you want to start making way over to the left hand side once you start jumping down the ridge line. Always use your jetpack before you get to the very bottom, because otherwise you'll die. It's a massive height and I don't want you to break your legs. So here we go, going all the way down here. Now I like to use my jetpack just at the last minute, so just like that. See, look at that smooth landing. So let's go over to the very first chest. Now, if this has worked, you will fully get a restock chest every single time. And now we can go ahead and run around the other side. And all of those other items, by the way, will all be back on the second chest as well. So you get something like 120 items or something ridiculous like that. And you can go ahead and loot the entire lot. Now, one thing I have noticed in this chest, just whilst we are looting it here, is there are a lot of just raw materials, which is great for those that are building outposts at the moment. There is a lot of items in this chest which are absolutely vital for building outposts. So this is a fantastic chest to keep going back to. However, as before, you can see that my health is going to start taking a hit because I'm completely over encumbered, and nothing ever changes with that. So just very quickly, lastly, we're going to go ahead and take the credits out the box once I get up there. But you can see I'm having to use my health packs here just because I am completely over encumbered. But there we go, 70,000 yet again, nice and easy. And then you just come up here, go on the edge there, and then fantastic, you are out and you can start doing whatever it is you want to do. I always recommend to go and store all your stuff in your ship, but nonetheless guys, there we go. Now, as I always say, a glitch should be quick, clean, and simple, and that ticks all three in today's video. Absolutely wonderful glitch. It's easy to do. You can do it as many times as you want. You can get absolutely stonks in items and in credits. Wonderful. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Are you going to take full advantage of this glitch, especially if you are on console? Let me know, comment section down below as always. And yeah, my name is Professor Cynical. I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.